Some guys will make fun of you for having a small one, but not me. I like small.
Can you reword your intro differently?
What's wrong with my wording?
It's never okay to have a small one.
Now I hear it. Get your mind out of the gutter. My subs are pure of heart. We're not redoing it, rewording it. Let's check it out. Introducing the all-new timeless classic, the Rolex Datejust, reference 126200, with a beautiful bright blue fluted motif dial. What does that mean? The iconic Datejust fluted bezel, which is not on this model, is represented on the textured dial, and it looks absolutely gorgeous. It works so well. It brings the Datejust up to the next level. I would not get a Datejust without this dial. It's that good. When I was wearing this watch, my wife saw it on my wrist and she instantly said, "Don't send that one back." So that is a singing endorsement. She's never said that before. Of course, when I mentioned the price, she said, "Send it back right now." You can buy it right now at Studio 29 Watches and avoid the waitlist. The configuration we have today looks a little bit mismatched. We got the smooth bezel instead of the fluted bezel, but if this was my watch, I would go all out. I would do fluted dial, motif, fluted bezel, and Jubilee, and just make it a spectacular, shiny, look at me type of watch. This thing is definitely an attention getter, and for such a tiny piece, it's still a statement piece. The Datejust is the quintessential watch. I like it more than the Explorer. We got a 20 mil lug, so a little bit wider stance, less taper, insanely comfortable. 5-link Jubilee, Rolex perfected it. I even love how it sticks out just a hair on top of those lugs, the first bulge and the second bulge. I know a lot of people complain when bracelets are not absolutely exactly the same shape, but Rolex ignores that. They make their bracelets a different shape than the lugs, and it just works. It works. So 20 down to 15. It is screwed links with just a lift lock. Okay, no fold over, fully milled, and we do have 5 mil Easy Link extension. Okay, excellent. The oyster case is beautifully sculpted with nice, soft, rounded edges everywhere, and it comes in, I measured at 35.7 millimeters in diameter, thickness of 11.6, no drilled lugs, and a lug to lug of 43.3. The crown is a twin lock. It has the fluted bezel teeth as the grip pattern. It's very grippy, and it screws down perfectly every time with the clutch system, giving the watch 100 meters of water resistance. This crown really contributes to that positive impression of quality that Rolex exude just because of the solidity and the precise haptics you get. It's a world-class crown. The Datejust has a storied history. Originally developed to celebrate Rolex's 40-year anniversary in 1945, it was the first automatic waterproof chronometer with a date at 3. Before that, they were only pointer dates. So when you buy a Datejust, you're getting that history, that brand recognition, and you know what? That's what a lot of watch enthusiasts crave. Sometimes from video, it's difficult to get the sense of the true size. So let's see it next to a 38 mil Nevada Grenchen Antarctic Spider reissue, which I recently reviewed. Okay, there it is next to the Nevada Grenchen. It is a little bit unfair because of the male end links here, making it look longer. If I had it on a strap, you could see it better, but there it is. Hopefully this helps get a sense of the size. Now I used to love, well, when I started watch collecting, 42 mil, then I went to 40 as my go-to, then I went to 39, then I went to 38, which is this. Now I love 37, and I would wear the 36. So my taste keeps going down and down in size. But I think I'm at my limit. I think 37, 36 is the lowest I would go. Let's check her out on the time graph. Caliber 3235. This one is rated at 70 hours of power reserve, 31 joules, hack hand wind, automatic, chronergy escapement, para-chrome hairspring. This movement is fully loaded, anti-magnetic, shock resistant, all the good stuff. And yes, it's a superlative chronometer, meaning Rolex regulates it to 6 positions, I believe. And yeah, there we go. Look at that, +1. Amplitude 273, no error. We're gonna do 12 down to see the positional variance, how this watch reacts on your wrist. Now I believe the lift angle was wrong on dial up, 52. I think it's 53, but don't worry, lift angle only affects amplitude, and it's only gonna be off by about 10, maybe max 20. And so I made it to 53. Look at this, 0, 0, 0. The rate is not affected by the proper lift. No error, wow. So the amplitude is low, which I've been getting with these movements. All the Rolexes with the new 70 hours seem to have low amplitude, but as you can see here, it's not affecting anything. So you can't really complain. Fantastic. Okay, there's the lume shot. We do have a nightlight in the back. You can see the Jubilee reflecting. This is the Chromolite blue Rolex lume, and it's pretty impressive. No lume at 12 because we have the white gold Rolex crown. And of course the date at 3, so no lume there. Finishing decent, just a little bit of dust on some of the markers, but it's actually pretty good. And what do you guys think of maybe Rolex putting the date at 6 o'clock? Ooh, giving it more of a symmetrical look. I know some people are screaming at their screens right now or TVs. Just a thought, relax. I know the Datejust is supposed to be the everyday watch. It does have a date after all, but you know what? It's too fancy. It's too blingy, especially with the Jubilee. It's such a eye-catching watch. You gotta be like an executive. You have to have a fancy job basically for this watch. An office job where people dress up for this to work. I think it's just a little bit too much. I would not wear it every day. So guys, if you're still here, please remember to subscribe and check out the videos on the right of your screen right now, and I'll see you in the next one.